Historically, power in America was divided into distinct lanes. Industrial titans built the physical world, media barons controlled the news, and political kingmakers managed the halls of government. These groups rarely overlapped. But consider the events of May 2026. In a single month, one person ignited a historic rocket launch, filed paperwork for a massive public offering, and moved $30 million into the American midterm elections. All three events trace back to Elon Musk. He is simultaneously managing the primary route to orbit, a global internet utility, and the financing of a potential shift in congressional power. This goes beyond corporate competition. Musk is stepping into roles like space exploration and infrastructure development that the federal government has largely vacated. By consolidating the roles of lead defense contractor, media owner, and primary political donor, Musk has moved into a position where he is no longer just an industry leader, he is a geopolitical entity in his own right. The financial foundation for this expansion is about to go public. SpaceX recently released its IPO prospectus, preparing for a stock offering that analysts believe will set new records for the aerospace industry. This chart shows the scale of the company's commitment. SpaceX disclosed it has spent $15 billion on the Starship program alone, a figure that rivals the entire annual research budgets of established national space programs. The pitch to investors centers on Starship's role in scaling up Starlink. More payload capacity means more satellites, which allows the company to capture a larger share of the global internet market. We saw the physical results of that spending on May 22nd with the launch of Starship Flight 12 from the company's facility in South Texas. Although one engine shut down early during the ascent and the booster was lost, the mission achieved its primary goals. The upper stage reached space, survived re-entry, and successfully deployed 22 Starlink satellites. Flight 12 also reassured Musk's largest partner, NASA. The agency's 2028 Artemis foreign moon mission depends entirely on Starship functioning as the human landing system. Looking ahead, the company is targeting uncrewed Mars missions by late 2026, with the aim of landing humans on the planet before the decade ends. Wall Street is valuing SpaceX as a company that holds a near monopoly on high-capacity launch technology and the only viable transit system to another planet. To protect a business of this magnitude, Musk has shifted his focus toward Washington, using political spending to insulate his companies from regulatory pushback. He initially tried to influence policy from within the government, leading the Department of Government Efficiency during the Trump administration. That partnership fractured over the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Musk opposed the legislation because it eliminated electric vehicle tax credits while increasing the federal deficit, a move that directly impacted Tesla's bottom line. After leaving the administration, Musk moved into the role of an external power broker. On New Year's Day 2026, he used his platform on X to declare that the survival of the country depended on defeating the radical left. He backed that rhetoric with a $30 million war chest. $20 million went to national GOP groups, while a focused $10 million was directed into the Kentucky Senate race to influence the future of leadership in the chamber. This influence is being felt across the aisle. Congressman Ro Khanna has noted that Musk's opposition to tariffs and government spending could provide useful leverage for certain Democratic policy goals. This level of spending ensures that regardless of which party is in power, the regulatory environment remains favorable to Musk's financial and orbital interests. These three domains form a closed loop. Private capital funds orbital hardware, making government a dependent customer. Political spending then blocks new regulations. This loop expands with X, Tesla, and xAI, giving one person unprecedented control over transportation, artificial intelligence, and the digital public square. When a single individual provides the primary news of space travel while financing the campaigns of officials overseeing those industries, the distinction between a private citizen and a public authority becomes a matter of semantics. We are watching the construction of a new American frontier. It is an era where the projects and policies that define the future are increasingly being architected by Elon Musk rather than by Washington.